Hey everybody, Garry Bahadur here, author of the forthcoming book, Selfish, The Journey Back to Yourself. Earlier today, a colleague of mine asked me, he said, man, what inspired you to actually write this book? And what made you come to this understanding? In 2017, I went through a lot of challenges, and at the time I didn't really understand that these were actually directions. And it took a period of time for me to come to understand that all of these things that we call struggles are actually directions. The universe is pointing us, right? You have to know what you don't want to get to where you do want. And so I started to recognize that, I never really quite fit in. I was always going against the grain. I was the black sheep. I was the misfit. I was the outcast. And for years, I started to question myself. At one point, it became real depressing. How come you don't really conform to anything? You don't fit into anything. And that's when I realized that, wait a minute, you're being directed. And so now I come to understand that this is a journey. And the journey was designed in such a way that whenever a challenge comes, there's a lesson behind it. And so through the journey of getting back to myself, I came to the understanding that every single challenge that happened to me in my life was directing me in a certain way. And I got the wake-up call. So when the mantra came to me in 2023, it was confirmation to say, hey, you've been through all of these situations. Have you really taken time out to see what they're about? And what did you learn from them? And when I started to get an understanding of what it was saying, when the full mantra came to me, it was like, whoa, okay, now I get it. So coming into 2025, it was like 2 years had passed and, I still had this thing in the back of my mind. And then I decided, what? It's time to write. It's time to put this story out. It's time to share with people the challenges, the lessons, and the solution. Be selfish. And I started to reimagine my whole perception of the way I look at life and my challenges and my lessons, And so that's what's encapsulated in the book. And I trust that everybody who happens to read the book will take away what I took away from it, and it'll add value to your life. I know that, when I talk to people on a regular basis, they're really surprised at how my perception of the world is different than most people, and they can usually take something away from me and gain from it. I trust that you can gain too. Thank you for your continued support on my channels. I want to send love and blessings to everybody and continued success along your journey. For those who are seeking, don't think you're lost. You just haven't found the right direction yet. And if you take these lessons, these challenges as lessons, they're directions, just follow the directions. You're going to get to where you want to go. Peace, y'all.